Hello everyone, this is Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for Thursday, the 27th of June, 2013. For today's reading, I felt guided to use the Ascended Master Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And Ascended Masters are those beings who are divinities, but they've lived a human lifetime, and we think of them or know of them as saints, or masters. Some of them have been yogis during their lifetime, but they've lived a human lifetime and achieved great spiritual mastery in their lifetime, and they still assist us from the spiritual planes. So now, being Mercury retrograde that it is, I've already attempted a couple times to create this video and had technical problems. Surprise, surprise. So there's already a couple cards that have come out today from this deck. The first is Nurture Yourself with Mother Mary. Now, as I tune into this card today, I feel like, maybe some of you out there, you may be feeling a bit burnt out. Maybe you're feeling very tired, you didn't get a lot of sleep, maybe you've had a lot of things on your plate. There's been a lot going on in the world. There's been some pretty intense energies around, and you might even find yourself questioning, do I really still want to be doing this? Why don't I feel any ambition around doing a particular thing? Or so you might feel a little bit burnt out, and so she's coming in with this message to, let you know what you can do about that, which is to nurture yourself. All right, it's a message of self-care. So letting you know that it's important to take time out for your own thoughts and feelings, to give yourself that nourishing time and space that we all need, okay? Everything that's empty will be filled again. Many things in the physical world, once they're empty, we need to refill and replenish them. When our cupboards get empty, we need to refill them with food. When our gas tank gets empty, we need to refill it with gas so we can get around in our car. And it's the same with you. Your body is a vessel, and you need to refill it and replenish it. So, and what's important about this Nurture Yourself is to include the way you think, speak, and act towards yourself, to be nourishing in your thoughts and words and kind to yourself, as kind as you would be to other people, and begin there. But it's urging you to take some time out to nourish yourself today, because it just feels like you might be, I don't know, if you're feeling a little lost, not sure what direction to go, and maybe even at a crossroads, it's important to take that time out, and call on Mary as a mother figure. Is a good divinity to call on for that nourishment, spiritual nourishment, and she embodies that element of grace, and which is very nourishing to the soul and to the spirit. So, call upon her, but that's what they're guiding you to do today. It's part of the message. So if you are feeling a little bit burnt out, and it just can come from being tired, and, if people have been demanding a lot of your time and energy, and you've maybe put that out there a lot lately, you've been maybe spreading yourself a little too thin, or whatever the case may be, the solution to it is to take time to nurture yourself. Okay, the other card that came out is Master Ragoczy, and with the message of teacher. And okay, so I do feel like the masters are calling out the teacher in you. You are called to get out there and teach in some way, shape, or form. Mary comes in first, because if you're feeling a little bit burnt out, not sure what to do with it, where to go with it, nourish yourself first, because the divine is a call for the teachers to come forward, okay, and the teacher in you to come forward. All right. In some way, this is speaking to you, those of you out there who need to get out and do spiritual teaching in some form or another. But nourish yourself first, because you need to replenish yourself before you can get out there again. Okay? And, being a teacher shows up in different ways. So many of us are, without even realizing it sometimes, you are a role model. Anytime you choose and you choose to make things different for yourself and your life, you become a role model. So, know that that's part of it too. The divine is working through you. And for some of you, it has to do with being a teacher to the children of the world. You're being called to help them in some way. Now, he's got like a chalice, the golden chalice type thing in his hands. And I really feel like you're being, gifted with the support that you may need to move forward in this way. Okay? Master Ragoczy is known as a spiritual teacher, much like Archangel Raziel. And so he helps people in that capacity, in that endeavor. All right? Just know that in general, it speaks to the fact that there's important life lessons going on for you right now, or that it's time to step forward and pass on your knowledge and experience of your life experiences to others. Okay. Yeah. In some way, you're being urged to teach other people. So those are the messages that I get from these cards. Nourish and take care of yourself today, and the teacher in you is being called forward to teach in some capacity. And it may be as simple as you're teaching your children something today, how to be and behave in a certain situation, how to deal with a certain life events, things like that. Or it may be a much larger teaching that you're being called into. But in some way, pay attention to the teacher within you. Or it may be that you need to seek out one. You're in the process of seeking out who your next spiritual teacher is, and it's allowing you to help. He's in here helping you to find it today, the person who's right for you. So anyways, those are our messages I get for today. I hope you have a lovely Thursday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thank you, everyone.